Yeah, she put an absolutely massive play to start the game.
She gets rid of the save line. One hit KO.
Last video, we talked about general things that were censored in the Pokemon franchise. But today, I'd like to take a closer look specifically at all of the trading cards that have faced censorship over the years. Let's start with the easy one first, Jinx. Everybody knows about the skin color controversy. 3 Jinx cards, one from the base set, one from Gym Heroes, and one from Gym Challenge, were all changed to have purple skin. Each of these cards also have a fun fact attached to them. The English base set Jinx was the first card to not take its Pokedex entry from any of the previous games. The English Gym Heroes Jinx erroneously credits Atsuko Nishida as the illustrator instead of Ken Sugimori, and the Gym Challenge Jinx, upon recoloring, had its outline set to purple. Damn paint bucket tool. The next card I want to talk about is probably the most infamously altered card in Pokemon's history, Misty's Tears. If you can't tell what's wrong with the original version of this card or why the art didn't make it internationally, well, stay in school, kids. Having been included in the Hanada City Gym theme deck, that's Cerulean City to us Westerners, and printed in the Gym Challenge set, this card, which can still fetch an alright price online for featuring Misty's naked body, received a more PG-rated artwork once the card was to be printed overseas. From one gym leader to the next, the card Sabrina's Gaze from Gym Heroes was also banned, but this time for suspected profanity instead of sexuality. For some reason, people thought Sabrina was flipping people off, despite clearly not doing that, but the localization team changed the card's design in order to avoid the inevitable bitching of concerned parents and other various individuals. Now, we briefly discussed this card in the last video, but Kogas Ninja Trick saw an edit in order to change the manji symbol on the top left of the card, so people wouldn't mistakenly, mistake it for promoting Nazi propaganda. The emote manji actually emphasizes the importance of balance and harmony when it's not being mistaken for someone's evil agenda, and is actually the symbol that inspired Adolf Hitler to create the swastika, in which he just mirrored the design. Grimer from the Team Rocket set is probably the second most infamous card due to its, just look at it. After some discussion about whether the Grimer was actually looking up the girl's skirt or not, the original illustrator Kagemaru Himeno, who's female by the way, adamantly denied that this was the case, but changed the eyes on the card nonetheless. Fun fact, this card erroneously refers to the plural of Grimer as Grimers. Remember talking about the censoring of the Game Corner on Thursday? Well, the TCG was hit by this as well. 2 separate Game Corner cards from the Neo Genesis set, arcade game and card flip game, had their artwork changed upon their international release. Focusing more on the game itself, the localization team cut out any visuals that could resemble a casino in the background. To this day, I still cannot believe that this is as big of a deal as it is. With 2 more to go, we finally get to talk about my favorite card in the list, Moo Moo Milk from Neo Genesis. Look at this beauty. That's a centric drinking milk from the udder of a headless, limbless cow. Holy crap. Even when the card was reprinted in Japan, they used the updated English artwork instead of this monstrosity. I mean, that's bad. Also, the original release of this card spells the name Moo Moo with a hyphen, while in game it's spelled as a single word. And to shut me up for the rest of the day, the last card on our list is Mortar from Dragons Exalted. It took 12 years after Neo Genesis to finally find another card that needed censoring, but they sure did it. Without an 100% concrete reason as to why the card's art got changed, most people suspect it's something similar to the reason why the Safari Zone episode of the anime got banned in the US. The firearm imagery on the card, being pointed at the viewer, smoking like the barrel of a gun, probably led to the card getting redesigned with a less threatening feel to it. That's gonna finish me off for today. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you guys had a great time. If you guys didn't check out the video on Thursday about censorship in the anime and the games and all that other great stuff, I definitely recommend checking that out. Otherwise, if you liked the video, let me know with a like or a comment. Whatever, it's up to you. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time on another episode of Pokemon Feet.